Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe is sharing with the collective today. What do we need to hear? What does the universe want to share? I know I have decisions to make and I need to act soon. Well, hallelujah for that. But your person does know they have to act. They know that they have to do something. They know that they just can't keep this in the place where it is right now, in this place of limbo, because actually for your person, what I'm hearing is that this place of disconnect, this place of limbo is driving them crazy, just like it is you guys watching the reading. But your person knows that they need to make decisions. And these aren't decisions about whether or not they want to be with you. These are decisions about how they're going to follow through, how they're going to take action. What are they going to say? What are they going to do? Because they want to make sure that when they come for you, that you are going to listen to them, or they're hoping that that's the case. And this is why they are trying to figure out their plan of approach and their strategy in terms of how they're making their way back to you. But they know they need to act, they know they need to follow through, and they can feel this anticipation building within them. And you guys watching the reading, you can probably feel that anticipation building as well, because the energy between you and your person is intense, and the energy on the planet for the collective right now is intense as well. And you are going to feel this person thinking about this, thinking about what to say. How are they going to approach you? Should they call? Should they text? Should they show up at your house? Whatever your person is strategizing at the moment, you may be feeling all of this coming from them, because your connection is still flowing back and forth between each other. Just because there's no communication in the 3D space at the moment, it does not mean that the 5D space communication or connectivity is shut down or shut off. Actually, you can't shut it off or shut it down, because this connection is what it is, and it is very much a meant to be connection, because the people upstairs are trying to encourage you and your person to come back together and start building this relationship again. But let's see what else we need to know. Your person knows they need to follow through and take action here. There's an urgency building within them. I'm drawn to you like a moth to a flame. Well, I don't understand why moths like flames, but yet they do. But I feel that what this is saying is your person is drawn to you. They're attracted to you. They feel this chemistry between the two of you. The connection between you and this person is a very strong and powerful one, as is the chemistry, as is the passion and the attraction. But you guys know that, you guys watching the reading, because you felt and experienced this with your person also, right? Was the chemistry between the two of you off the chart? Was it just insane? Because that is what your person felt, and that is why it felt so familiar when the two of you were spending time together. When you first met each other, could you guys talk or text for hours because you were trying to get to know everything about one another, because it's like you were coming home to each other. You are each other's home, and that is why you feel familiar to each other, because you have traveled lifetimes with this person. And we have to consider all of that chemistry and all of that passion and all of the love of all of those lifetimes converging into this one lifetime, because we carry it with us through those lifetimes, right? That is the intensity of what you were feeling for each other when you first met. But yes, your person is drawn to you like a moth to a flame, and they can feel you all the time as if you are sitting right there next to them. And that is their 5D space reality at the moment. But they want to experience you next to them in the 3D space as well, which is why they know they need to make decisions and start following through with these actions and get it moving between the two of you. You can turn ordinary moments into extraordinary ones. And why is that, you guys watching the reading? Because you are extraordinary to this person. You are not an ordinary person, and this is not an ordinary connection. This is a deep soul bond that you share with this person, and that as well is part of this attraction. It is the chemistry. It is why things are so intense between the two of you. And while you may have been ready for the intensity of this connection, because for most of you watching the reading, well, probably for all of you watching the reading, you are more spiritually aware and advanced than your person is. Not that that is saying anything necessarily bad about your person. It's just we all grow and evolve at different rates. And in these kind of connections, one person is always more advanced than the other until the one who is not as advanced, a little bit behind, has a major wake-up call and catches up. And this is what your person is doing right now. But what they are saying is, you are extraordinary to me. You are so unique. You are so beautiful. You are amazing. You are so attractive. I love talking to you. I love hanging out with you. And right now, I am missing you, and I am missing everything about you, because without you, my life has not really been extraordinary. It's been quite ordinary, in fact, and I long for the excitement. I long for your touch. I want to get this passion back. I want to get this love back, because I want my life to become extraordinary again, and I know that it will be with you by my side, because I want you and I want this relationship, because I'm drawn to you like a moth to a flame. But it's really not that. It is really because our souls ignited when we met each other, when we first met. We were standing there face to face, and our souls just clicked into place, and we knew in that moment that this was our destiny, that this was our love, and I was afraid of it. And I was afraid of what I was going to have to go through and how I was going to have to change, and I wasn't ready for the changes. And I knew that I needed to go through this change in order to be ready for you, because I want to also be extraordinary to you and for you, because we need to build this relationship and make sure that it is an extraordinary partnership, because we are magical beings and we are spiritual beings and we are unique and we belong together in this union that nothing will ever break apart ever again. But I was not ready for you or for this relationship, and so I ran. I bailed. I denied the connection. I created problems. I created arguments, and then I blamed you for those arguments. I sabotaged this relationship because I wasn't ready for the changes that I was going to have to go through in order to be with you. That is what I was running from. I was running from myself and the fact that I did not feel that I was good enough or worthy enough for you, and I wasn't ready to change, but I'm having to change anyway, because it's the only way that I can have this extraordinary life with you by my side. I have made these decisions to change, and I have been working through this, and I have been progressing through these changes so that I can catch up to you on your spiritual journey, so we can continue this journey together. And I am getting ready to act because I long to be with you. I want to have you in my arms again, and I want to be with you and spend time with you and talk to you and laugh with you and love you. And the only way I can do that is by showing back up for you and talking to you and explaining myself to you, because I owe you this. I owe you that, because you have loved me like no one has ever loved me. And while I loved you the same way, I could not tell you how I felt about you because I was afraid. I was afraid of getting hurt. I was afraid of opening my heart. I built a wall around my heart because it made me feel safe. But that has come crumbling down because I took a sledgehammer to it, and I want to be with you because you are my love and you are my light. I feel like we have spent lifetimes together. Well, yes, we were just talking about that, weren't we? Your person knows that this is a very deep connection. Your person knows that this connection between the two of you is not superficial. It is not fling-worthy. It is not anything like that, that there is something much more powerful going on here. And they've always known that the two of you would come together. They've always believed that the two of you would make it work. It's just that they were not ready and they haven't been ready, but my goodness, they are getting ready during the time that you are away from each other, because that is what they're supposed to be doing with this time. They're using it wisely, and they are kind of like plodding through from time to time, but sometimes they're managed to zoom through this stuff and get it all resolved and figure themselves out, and we all change and evolve at different rates, but your person is catching up to you, to where you are on your journey, so that you continue the journey together with each other in partnership and in union. Because your person sees and understands now that this is a deep spiritual connection. And it's not really about this love at first sight moment that the two of you felt, although both of you felt that in that moment. That is when your souls ignited. That was when your souls recognized each other from another time and from another place. And that is why it felt so familiar to you when you guys were talking for that in the very beginning when you were first talking. That is why it felt so familiar, because you have been around each other. It's like, I know this person. I can't place them, but I feel like I know you already. Have we met somewhere else? But I don't know your name, but you seem so very familiar to me. That is what your person was feeling when the two of you were first talking and spending time together, getting to know each other. But you're going to have to get to know each other all over again, because you have both transformed and you are at a different frequency now. But getting to know each other all over again is going to be so much fun. And the passion as well between the two of you will not only be so much fun, but so much more as well, because your person has woken up. They've had a major wake-up call here, and they get it, and they're getting ready to follow through and start reaching out to you. But let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? I promise you my heart forever. Well, you have this person's heart forever because you have spent lifetimes together. But what they're saying here is they promise to honor you. They promise to respect you. They promise to love you. And they promise to make sure that they will be the partner who is worthy of you and of this relationship by being there for you, by lifting you up, by giving you encouragement, by giving you more compassion and understanding and love than they ever have before. And this is the awakening, or part of the awakening, that your person has been having during the time that you've been away from each other. They've had a major wake-up call. They get it. They have clarity. They see the forest through the trees, and they understand all of this, guys, because they want to promise you their heart forever. But not only their heart, but their soul as well, because your person is aware that no one else compares to you on this entire planet, or even in this entire universe or galaxy, whichever one is bigger. I can't remember at the moment. Basically, your person is acknowledging that no one compares to you. And because they can see or feel or believe that you have spent lifetimes together before, they know that you will make it together in this lifetime as well. Did you guys ever talk about past lifetimes with your person? You guys watching the reading, just an interesting question. I would be interested in knowing that. If you wouldn't mind dropping that in the comments so I can read about that and respond. If you have shared lifetimes with your person, please drop a comment. Or if you've talked about that with your person rather as well, please just drop a comment and I will respond accordingly. But we are moving on with this reading now to see what else we need to know. We are using some tarot cards now. Let's see what other messages the universe wants to share with the collective. Let's see what we need to know, please. What messages do we need to hear for today, please? Well, this is the 10 of Cups. Goodness gracious. The 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness, guys. Well, that says it all, doesn't it? That is about long-term partnership. That is about union. That is about your person promising you their heart forever, for this lifetime and all the lifetimes after as well. But it's also about your person saying, yes, I need to make decisions, and I am going to do that because I need to act soon, because I want to make my way back to you, because I want this partnership with you. The 10 of Cups is a card of commitment. It is a card of longevity in a relationship. It is about you and your person coming into union, having a home together, building a home together, moving into a house together. It is about the two of you being with each other. It is a card of long-term union, but it is also the card that says you are there happily ever after. You are the one. There is no one as unique or extraordinary as you, and you are the one for them, and they want to spend their life with you, with this 10 of Cups showing up. But let's see what else we need to know for this reading. Let's see what else we need to know, please. Well, this is the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is about your person having had accepted and acknowledged that they have needed to work through their issues, because the 8 of Cups is about your person learning their life lessons. A lot of water on the table at the moment, guys, in this reading, all about love. 10 cups, 8 cups, all full of love for you. But the 8 of Cups is also about your person getting rid of things that have been holding them back. This is about them getting rid of the baggage, getting rid of the illusions, getting rid of their fears, their insecurities, their anxiety, their phobias, their lack of self-confidence and poor self-esteem, and everything that goes along with all of that that makes them feel that they are not worthy of you or of this relationship. Getting rid of things that have caused them to build these stone walls around their heart. Remember, I said earlier they were bashing those away with a sledgehammer. But because your person wants to make their way back to you, and that is what this Eight of Cups is also about. It is about the missing one returning. And at the moment, for most of you watching this reading, the missing one is your person. It is about them returning. It is about them turning around from running and coming back in your direction, because they can acknowledge that when they abandoned you and abandoned this connection, it was not the right thing for them to do, but they needed to do it at the time, because in this time that they have been away from you, they have learned the lessons that they've needed to learn. They have released the baggage and all of the other stuff that they've needed to kick away, and that is what that Eight of Cups is all about. But let's see what else we need to know. What other messages are coming through? What do we need to hear? What messages does the collective need? Well, this is the Magician. You are extraordinary, you are magical, you are enchanting, and you are mesmerizing is what the Magician means in terms of how your person thinks and feels about you guys watching the reading. It tells us that your person is attracted to you, not just the physical attributes, although they do find you very physically appealing because they are attracted to you in that way. But it's also about the emotional and spiritual connection that is here between you as well. And they can see and understand this now because they say, I feel we've spent lifetimes together. This is cluing them into this power of this connection, the magnitude of what this spiritual counterpart connection is. But the Magician also tells us that yes, they are going to follow through because they want to take action and start coming back in your direction because they want to build this relationship with you. Let's see what else we need to know. What other messages do we need to hear for this reading today, please? What do we need to hear? The Page of Cups. Well, the Page of Cups tells us your person wants to apologize to you in a very loving and meaningful way. Also with the Page of Cups, it tells us that your person acknowledges that they were immature in the past. That's why they couldn't move this connection along with you before. They needed to grow up. In the past, they weren't ready to grow up, but they are using this time that you are in this preparing for union space to grow up so that they can be emotionally mature and stable and build this beautiful partnership with you. But also with the Page of Cups, they are aware that the two of you share a very strong intuitive connection. You can think each other's thoughts, you complete each other's sentences, and you know each other better than anyone has ever known either one of you, again, because you are extraordinary. The Page of Cups is a water sign, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, you can use this as a place of validation. You don't have to be a water sign for this reading to work for you. They are collective readings. They are for everyone. This is more about the energy of the reading and what is happening in this connection between you and your person. But this apology is going to be forthcoming from your person. Let's see what else we need to know. What do we need to hear for this reading today, please? What is coming through? This is the Queen of Swords. This is about someone showing up and speaking the truth with integrity, being trustworthy, someone who has had an awakening, someone who has had a breakthrough. And this is the energy of your person coming towards you right now, you guys watching the reading. The Queen of Swords is an air sign, so that is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. But the Queen of Swords is the perfect blending of water and air. Water is things like emotions, feelings, and love. Air is things like thoughts, ideas, communication, and decisions. Yes, What a perfect blending for this reading today. The Queen of Swords tells us your person is going to tell you how they feel about you, and how could they not with all of these cups over here on this left side of the table. Also, the Page of Cups is a message coming from your person. There is communication coming from them. I do feel that it is coming about love. A message of love is coming from your person. They are going to be so much more expressive of how they feel about you. But as the two of you build this relationship with each other, they're going to be honest, they're going to be trustworthy, and they are going to be fair, because this Queen of Swords is all about truth and fairness. Your person living from their truth, being authentic and being real with you, telling you everything that's going on with them and never hiding anything from you ever again, because your person wants to make sure that when they promise you their heart forever, that you are never going to have to doubt them again, and you're never going to have to worry about where you stand in their life. On the bottom, we have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is about bridging this distance. It is about bridging the gap that's between the two of you, whether it is a physical distance because you're in a long distance connection, or emotional distance because there's not been any communication between the two of you. This is about your person following through to take action. It is about the actual following through to make it happen. As well, the Two of Wands tells us your person wants to talk to you about long-term goals and plans that include you, because that is what building this beautiful relationship is all about. The Two of Wands also confirms that there's a spiritual counterpart connection here in the connection between you and your person. We also have the Seven of Wands, which is about courage. It is about confidence. It is about fighting for love, and your person wanting to show back up for you and show you that yes, they've changed, and that they're willing to do whatever is necessary, to do what it takes to win back your respect, your trust, and your love. And this is something your person needs to do. They need to show up for you and apologize. They need to as well show you that they have a lot of regret and remorse for how they've treated you, by being real, by being authentic, by talking about their feelings, by being honest and telling you everything about what they've gone through during the time you've been apart from each other, but also about how they feel about you. This Seven of Wands is about your person showing up and fighting for you and for this love. We also have the Eight of Wands. Yes, that is about movement. That is about what your person is saying here. I know I need to act soon, and that is definitely about your person acting soon, because the Eight of Wands is all about speeding things up, getting things unstuck and getting things moving to the place where the two of you can come into union with each other. It is about them initiating communication. It is about them bridging this gap. It is about them communicating with you, and they will initiate this communication. So 3 cards of communication right here, guys, right now. So I do feel, well, actually 4 if we count the Magician. So I do feel that this is about your person reaching out to communicate with you. We also have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is decisive, and the Knight of Swords moves swiftly. The Knight of Swords is also an air sign, like the Queen of Swords, so that's Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. The thing that's different about the Knight of Swords, though, the Queen of Swords was water of air. The Knight of Swords is air of air. That is movement, because we have to consider the 4 elements. Earth is pretty stagnant. It doesn't really move. But the other elements, wands, they move quickly because that's attached to fire. And swords belong to the element of air, and that moves quickly as well because it's about wind. It is about tornadoes and the blowing wind and storms and everything. And then we have cups, which is love, which is about water. And that is things like emotions and feelings, but emotions can move very quickly or they can move very calmly. But what this Knight of Swords card is saying is your person is being decisive. It is about sudden and swift decisions being made and communication coming from your person, because this Knight is the most talkable or talkative card in all of the tarot when the Knight of Swords shows up, because they are that air of air. They want to talk, they want to explain, they want to resolve, they want to talk things through. And your person as well. This is them at the moment coming towards you with a lot of explaining to do, with a lot of conversations they want to share with you, to fight their way back to you and for this love, because they want this partnership with you and they want this union with you moving forward, because they want to promise you their heart forever. And they want to start rebuilding this relationship with you. But let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What is coming through? What do we need to know? Be spontaneous. Well, this card comes with number 31. If anyone resonates with 31 or 3 or 1, although 3 plus 1 does equal 4, which is one of my favorite numbers because it is about stability. The number 4 brings so much stability into this connection, as does anything divisible by 4. So this 8 of Cups as well is also about stability. But this is about your person being spontaneous and reaching out to you, which makes sense with the cards that we have on the table for the tarot part of the reading, because that 8 of Wands is about sudden and swift movement, being spontaneous, as is this Knight of Swords, as is this Queen of Swords. So I do feel that things are going to get unstuck between you and your person, because they're going to reach out and communicate with you to get the ball rolling, so the two of you can start building this beautiful relationship with each other that comes with the 10 of Cups. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. Adventure. Well, this card comes with number 30. 3 is a good number, guys, because that's a very spiritual number. But I feel that this is about your person wanting to travel with you and have many more adventures with you. And who doesn't want to have adventures, and who doesn't want to travel and go to different places and do fun things? Short trips, long distance trips, trips just down the road a little bit. But whatever it is, your person wants to have these adventures with you because they see you as someone who likes to have fun. They see you as someone who likes to have new experiences, who's open to trying and doing different things. And they want these adventures with you because they see you as someone who is adventurous and spontaneous as well. That is very fiery energy, though. There's a lot of fire in this reading today, guys. There's air and there's fire and there's water. Just checking. There's no earth. This is all air, fire, and water. That is interesting because remember I was just talking about how the element of earth doesn't really move, but the others do. I really feel that this is telling us that there is movement happening, that things are going to start getting out of this place of limbo, getting out of this place of stagnation, and get it moving to this beautiful 10 of Cups partnership with all of this love being expressed by your person to you. The Knight of Swords also tells us that your person is going to be a better communicator as the two of you rebuild this relationship, which will be good. It'll be good for your relationship, for your person to be a better communicator. You guys probably agree with that one, right? You guys watching the reading. And we also have this, get to know each other. Learn to meet another's need for love. And this card comes with number 44. And we have this beautiful mermaid and this Neptune character here. At least I think it's Neptune. If anyone resonates with Neptune or Poseidon, I suppose. Whether you prefer Greek or Roman mythology. And this beautiful boat that they are traveling on. Actually, they're flying on. Kind of like this figure in this adventure card. Has a swan at the very front of the boat. And swans are a symbol for soulmates and twin flames. And they do mate for life. But also we have these seahorses that look like seahorse unicorns. Some sort of like mystical, magical creatures here. But what I want to say about this card is learn to meet another's need for love. That is what this 7 of Wands is about. Your person meeting your need for love. Showing you how they love you. Telling you how they love you, being there for you to show and tell you how they love you, making you more of a priority, giving you more time, energy, love, and affection, getting to know what your love language is. You know, that love language book, there's a lot of, well, there's 5 different love languages, and people like to have their love validated through different ways, or have someone validate their love for you through different ways. And some prefer words, acts of verbs, or acts of words rather. Some prefer acts of service, some prefer gifts, but I feel what this is saying is your person is going to make sure that you know that you are loved. They're going to make sure that you know that you are cherished, because this is about getting to know each other, and you will need to get to know each other all over again, perhaps taking trips. This 2 of Wands is about travel. So is this 8 of Wands, and so is this Knight of Swords as well. Air travel. Traveling, going places, going away for holidays, going away for weekends, going away for vacations with each other, just an overnight where you can just go and get away and just spend some time getting to know each other all over again, because you're both going to be different when you make your way back to each other, because you have both changed and evolved during the time that you have been away from each other. And that is part of this preparing for union thing as well, that you are going through right now, this preparing for union phase, which some people like to call the separation phase. But I don't like calling it separation, because, well, it just doesn't feel nice, and it just feels so much better if we can say preparing for union, because that is what is on this reading, or that is what is in this reading, and that is validated by the cards that are on this table. So let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear? Let's see what we need to know. What messages are coming through? Oh, and that get to know each other card comes with number 44. If anyone resonates with number 44, so that's 31, 44, and 30. Any combination of those numbers, really just 31, 30, and 44. Yes, have faith. The angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. Well, yes, they are. The divine is at work in this connection. The people upstairs, your angels and guides, as well as those of your person, are at work in this relationship, because they are trying to guide the 2 of you to this union, to this partnership, because you belong together. And your person is probably receiving a lot of signs, synchronicities from the universe at the moment to encourage them to get moving and start acting. It's time to stop thinking and start acting, is what is being said here. Distance. The separation you are experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. Well, yes, we've been saying that. Even though it's hard, I know you guys miss your person and you want to talk to them and you want to spend time with them and you're ready to start building this relationship, but you need them to return to you when they are fully ready. It would be better, actually, to wait a little bit longer for them to return when they are on the other side of all of their issues, whatever their issues are, instead of having them come back only to run away again. That is not going to make you feel any better, I promise. If they come back and you guys are spending time and you're talking and things happen and then boom, they leave again. It is better if they are completely on the other side of these life lessons that come with that 8 of Cups that they've been having during the time that you are away from each other. Although I understand you miss them and you want to spend time with them, but they will return when they are fully ready in the divine timing of the universe. Be honest. Heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. Well, yes, they are. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. Well, yes, and that is how you're going to get to know each other again, through expressions of love, through talking about how you feel. And with that 10 of Cups being the first tarot card that came out for the reading today, there's no way this person's going to be able to keep their feelings for you suppressed, locked down. Remember, sledgehammer, smashing that wall that they have built around their heart because they want to allow the love they feel for you to come out of their heart and towards you, because this person desires this relationship with you. Let's see what else. And they want to promise you their heart forever. Express your love. It is important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. Let them know. Your person is going to let you know that they love you. But as well, you guys in the reading, is there someone in your life that you haven't shared your love with or expressed your love for some time? Whether it could be a parent, it could be a sibling, it could be a friend, it could be a family member. Let them know that you love them, because when it comes down to it, love is all there is. Because love is important. At the end of the day, what do we have left? Nothing but love of those that care about us and those that we care about. Because that truly is why we are here, to love. To love each other, to love our partners, to love the people that are in our lives. Because love is the greatest gift of all. And this is how your person wants to respond to you, by learning and understanding how they're going to meet your need for love, because they don't want to let you down. They don't want to fail you ever again. This is about your person getting to know you and understand what you desire in terms of being a loving, caring, and supportive partner for you. Satisfaction, fulfillment, happiness, pleasure, comfort, ease, and contentment. Well, I do feel that this is about your person feeling very satisfied, fulfilled, happy, comfortable, and content when the two of you are spending time together, because this is why they are making these decisions to follow through and take action. Because they are promising you their heart forever, because they know the two of you belong together, because they want to get back to this extraordinary connection that they have with you, so that they can feel satisfied and happy and fulfilled in their life again. The deck that I'm using now is one of our decks, Divine Union Oracle cards. There is a link in the description for these cards. Oh, and the tarot cards are ours as well, and so are the green message cards. Links in the descriptions for all of our cards. But we are moving on with this reading. You get the green light, guys. You have the green light for go here. You satisfy this person. You make them happy. They feel content when they are with you, especially with that 10 of Cups showing up, because that is all about happiness, peace, security, contentment, fulfillment, and happiness in a relationship. And what else do you need for that happily ever after? All of those are components for happily ever after, right? But let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? Guardian angel, intuition, protection, divine intervention. We talked about that summer here. The angels are working behind the scene to make this relationship flourish. Well, yes. Your angels and your guides, as well as those of your person, are working hand in hand, side by side, to help this relationship flourish. But there is also divine protection around this connection. The powers that be are trying to encourage the two of you to come into union, working on your person, sending them signs and synchronicities, awakening them to the fact that it's time to act and follow through and stop thinking. But this is what your person is going to do, I feel, because that has been shown several times throughout this reading, that is the action your person is going to be taking. Divine intervention happening in this connection with your person. Isn't that kind of like awe-inspiring, guys? I mean, when we think about how the universe brought us together to begin with, how they brought you and your person together to begin with, it is kind of interesting to look at how that happened, right? Because they had to move everything around on that giant chessboard of life, moving your piece and your person's piece of that chess game around to make sure that you were both in the exact same time at the same place, so that you could cross paths and encounter each other. And you know what, guys? That same cosmic force that brought you together to begin with is still at work in this connection between you and your person. And if they are the ones that orchestrated this meeting between the two of you to begin with, that allowed you to know of each other's existence by saying, here, you go here, and boom, then the two of you meet. Isn't that same cosmic force still at work in your lives? Well, of course it is. And they are trying to work on your behalf to get this connection moving and grooving again, but this time to the place of partnership. But let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. Security. Well, this is about balance. This is about a solid foundation. It's about teamwork. And it is about being supportive of each other. And I do feel that you are going to feel so much more secure and safe in this connection with your person as you guys have this opportunity to start over, as you guys start building this relationship to this long-term partnership. You will feel a lot more stable, you will feel a lot more supported, and you will feel that you are cherished and loved by your person, because they're going to be showing you and telling you through different ways, words of affirmation, gifts of service, all these other things that your person is going to do to satisfy your language, your love language, and beyond, telling you and showing you how they feel about you all the time, so that you can feel safe, so that you can feel secure in this relationship, so that you can know that they're not going to run again, that they're not going to bail, that they're not going to ghost you, that they are going to be dependable and reliable, and that they will be where they say they're going to be because they want to regain your trust and your respect. That is what that Seven of Wands is all about as well, because your person wants this partnership with you. They know that they're going to have to do what is necessary to build this relationship as a team, as a couple, each of you doing what is necessary to build a solid foundation for this relationship to move forward. What else do we need to know, please, for this reading today? Meant to be, well, fated, destined, intended, ordained, and inevitable. Well, I do feel that this is about being inevitable. It's just that there is no solid timing for when this is happening. But considering the amount of fire or wands that we have on the table, wands cards that belong to the element of fire, which moves very quickly, I do feel that things are going to start moving and grooving here concerning your person reaching out to you, because they want to get back this extraordinary person in their life so that they can start having this extraordinary life again. And they also want to start rebuilding this relationship with you because they do feel and believe that the two of you have spent lifetimes together, which helps them understand and realize that yes, this is a spiritual connection, but there is a destiny and there is a fate here between the two of you, that there's more to come in this story. There's more to your love story. There's more to this relationship than where it currently stands. Because your person wants to express their love for you to you, because they want to promise you their heart forever, because they know it's time to start getting up and get moving here. They know that time is of the essence. They know that there is an urgency to getting things moving, and this is what they're doing. And with all of the tarot cards that we have on the table, all of them are about movement, getting things flowing, getting things unstuck, and moving this connection to the place where you can get to know each other again by spending time together and talking, but also building a beautiful partnership with each other. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.